Hey guys, I'm Razz, Pitazz. Hope you're having a great day today. In this video, I'm going to talk about using the resources within Halo 5 to help you improve. Self-improvement has a lot to do with your mental attitude when you're going into a game, and I'm going to get into that a little bit more later. So for right now, I'm going to go down the list of options that you have just starting off at the Halo 5 menu. Right off the bat, you have access to the campaign. It's at the top of the list. Now, while we may argue that the campaign is not really that great, the fact is that if you are brand new to the game, you can use this to get used to shooting, to how the gravity works, to how movement works, and all of the really basic stuff. Next on the list are the multiplayer modes. For this portion of the video, I'm going to go from the bottom of the list up and explain how each playlist can actually help you given the right mental attitude. Starting off, we have Grifball. Grifball is a very basic objective game. So what this can do for you is help you to learn the basics of objective play. In objective game modes, playing the objective and slaying your opponent tend to cross paths very frequently. And in Grifball, this happens even more so. Playing matches of Grifball can help you differentiate between when to slay the opponent and when to play the objective. Given the small maps, slightly larger team sizes, and the high score to win, this is a really great place to start objective gaming as it allows you to make plenty of mistakes and gives you opportunities to learn and redeem yourself from them. Next, we have Big Team Battle. Big Team Battle is a great place to refine any of the skill sets you feel need work and to do so without the feeling of being punished for it. BTB offers Slayer, Strongholds, and Capture the Flag, so you can refine your skills and learn the basic rules for these game types. The only real downside to playing Big Team Battle is that because of the large groups, they use completely different maps than any of the other arena options. If you're looking to improve in Team Slayer, Team Arena, Free-for-All, SWAT, or even Breakout, these games are not really going to help you learn the maps. For right now, I'm going to skip the other social mode and just go straight into SWAT. So SWAT being the hardcore game mode that it is, where headshots rule all, this is the perfect place to practice your headshot placement. The game modes in SWAT include Magnum only, BR only, and DMR only. Playing SWAT is really going to help you keep your reticle at head level, especially when using precision weapons. You should set a personal goal before going into the match, regardless of the weapon that you're using. For example, you want to get 10 kills by the end of the game, and you want 9 of those at least to be headshots. What this does is it's going to keep you personally accountable for your rate of improvement. If you are not hitting that goal, then you roll another round and you try again. Again, the only real downside to SWAT is that you don't get to choose which weapons you're using. So if you feel that you're really strong with the BR but you really want that Magnum practice, then you might not always get the Magnum games that you need. Next, we're moving into Free-for-All, which is the epitome of personal improvement, and many see it as a testament to their individual skill level. Just like in SWAT, you're going to have to set a goal for yourself every time you enter one of these matches. The only real difference is that Free-for-All can teach you so much that you're going to have to choose what it is that you want to improve on in that match. The nature of Free-for-All is so frantic that by the time you get to an average skill level, you're going to have to learn how to use certain weapons in certain situations, how to keep situational awareness about you, how to be able to read a map, know where weapons are on a map, how to use your radar appropriately, be able to read spawn points. You're going to have to learn how to steal kills from people, as that's primarily how you win free-for-all matches. You're going to learn strafing, crouch strafing, thruster strafing. You're going to learn jumps. You're going to learn so many things just by playing free-for-all, but the most important thing you can ever learn, and the one thing you need to take out of each match, is not die. In free-for-all, there's going to be 5 other people that are looking to kill you, and you will not have any teammates. So the one thing you need to take out of every free-for-all match and try to improve is how to not die, extend your lifespan, and how to use each life effectively. Even if you do not plan on playing free-for-all exclusively, the lessons it can teach you are invaluable to any other team-based playlist. Similarly, the Breakout playlist can teach you the exact same thing, only it's going to be a lot more hardcore, and it's going to punish you a lot harder when you make a mistake. Alternatively, Breakout is a great place to use and learn team-based tactics. Since you and your teammates only have one life to use, it's very important that you communicate properly, that you make appropriate callouts. The only downside to Breakout, just like Big Team Battle and Grifball, is that they do not use traditional arena maps. So you're not going to learn weapon placements or anything like that for Team Arena, Team Slayer, Free-for-all, or even SWAT by playing Breakout. Team Slayer, however, is a great place to learn these things, and also to take what you've learned in Free-for-all and apply it in a team setting. When you first get into Team Slayer, there's probably not going to be a lot of people communicating, and that's okay. What you really want to learn is how to be able to team shoot people, meaning that you and your teammates shoot the same enemy, and generally just learn how to engage a team of 4 people. The higher you climb in this playlist, the more you're going to find out that communication is actually very, very key to winning any of these matches. You're going to have to learn callouts, timers, you're going to have to keep track of where the enemy is, what the enemy is doing, and what the enemy has. Again, I understand that at low level play, this does not happen very often. However, there have been multiple times when I have played a match in these levels and it has gone south, and as soon as I put on my headset and communicate these things, we turn the match around for a win. That brings us to Team Arena, and I don't really feel that Team Arena is a great place to practice your objective game, which is unfortunate because we do not currently have a social objective playlist. But as of right now, this is the only place you can learn to play Capture the Flag, Strongholds, and Assault on the traditional arena maps outside of custom games. Alternatively to Grifball, Warzone and Warzone Assault are actually great places to learn to get into the objective mindset. Warzone Assault is very straightforward. You're either attacking or you're defending an objective, which is usually just a building. What you can take away from Warzone Assault, especially as an objective game type, is the natural ebb and flow of objective gameplay. The major difference is that in Warzone Assault you have one objective, and in most of the other objective game types you have multiples that you need to keep track of and fight for, which is where Vanilla Warzone will actually serve its purpose to help you improve. In Vanilla Warzone you have multiple capture points, and throughout the game you have random enemies that will pop up that you can kill for extra points to your scoreboard. Warzone in itself is entirely different from anything you're going to find in arena modes. However, the principles that you use and apply here are exactly the same. After you've played a couple Warzone matches, you're going to find that you're being placed against people who have a better idea of what they're doing. What this means is that your shots are going to have to become more accurate, you're going to have to learn the time of these random enemy drops, you're going to have to learn when to take certain points in the middle of a game, and you're going to have to learn when to defend, when to flee, and when to fight. Alright, so that includes all of the playlists that you can use to help yourself improve. But there are still more features in the game that you can use to increase your mental awareness and to be able to critique yourself. Even if you don't have friends to play with, using custom games can benefit you greatly. Whenever a new map drops, I go ahead and I load up a custom free-for-all game on the new map, and I run around for a certain period of time just trying to learn the weapon placements, try to find jumps that no one else has yet, try to learn call-out areas, learn the general flow of the map, and routes to take to get to and from places. Learning maps in Halo is imperative to success. So the more you know, the sooner you know, the better you'll be able to compete on that map. Just spend as much time as you like just running around on these maps that you feel you do not compete well on, or that are brand new. You can spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I personally take about an hour on brand new maps. Moving on, we have Theater Mode. Now, Theater Mode is a great place to critique yourself and to learn from others' playstyles. To be able to use this effectively, though, you really need to be honest with yourself. You need to be able to identify where your current skill is, and to be able to tell yourself when you've made a bad play, a bad call, or when you've actually even done something good. Now, earlier on in the video, I did mention mental preparation, and these last two options, the custom games and the theater mode, definitely have to do with that more than anything else. But being mentally prepared has more to do with what you're doing outside of the game than what you're doing inside of the game. To learn more on this, check out the companion video, External Resources. And that is it, guys. If you found this video helpful at all, please hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment below telling me what you did like, what you didn't like, what you want to see in the future. If you want to stay up to date for when my videos are released, or if you're feeling extra generous today, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching.